One of the themes that we talk about on this podcast is what separates a Eurovision song from a song written for streaming and or the charts. This difference gets at the question of what Eurovision is. Is it American Idol on steroids? Is it a soft power cultural institution? Or just a yearly queer camp European explosion designed to confuse Americans?
So to get at this distinction, we are talking to a true expert in writing music that, like Eurovision songs, is meant to support staging, costumes, lights, and more. Andrew Lippa is a Drama Desk and Outer Critics Circle Award-winning composer, lyricist, and book writer whose work has included John and Jen, The Wild Party, The Addams Family and Big Fish on Broadway, and the oratorio I Am Harvey Milk, commissioned by the San Francisco Gay Men's Chorus. Andrew, welcome.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to play you two Eurovision songs from the same year. One of those songs was that year's winner. The other song didn't win, but went on to outperform the Eurovision winner on the pop charts or on streaming. We're going to ask you to guess which is which, and hopefully that can lead to a little bit of an exploration of how the needs of a Eurovision song might be different from a song written for Spotify or the radio. So we are calling this game Maybe They Like It That Way, or Why Eurovision's Favorites Sometimes Diverge from the Charts.
First up are two songs from 2017. City Lights is a song from Belgium, represented by Blanche. And then you have Amar Pelos Dois is Salvador Sobral from Portugal. First, let's hear City Lights.
All alone in the danger zone. Are you ready to take my hand?
The lighting is always amazing. Am I supposed to have opinions?
Well, I think you'll develop them as you watch more of these songs, probably.
Oh, I'm forming them already.
So now we're moving to Amar Pelos Dois, that's Salvador Sobral, Portugal.
Se dia alguém perguntar por mim, diz que vivi para te amar.
He's already a fan favorite. They're applauding him the second he starts. Oh my, his gesticulations. It's like his neck stopped working. Also not in English, as I can tell.
Yeah.
Correct.
Solid
I can hear English. I know what English sounds like. Me. Very pretty voice. Big eyes. Call me.
One of the songs
won the
whole competition.
The Ganze Megillah, as we'd say.
Yes, exactly. And the other one outpaced the winner on the pop charts.
Oh, man. I am going to say that the winner was the first one, the woman singing the Eurotrash song. Second one was the Portuguese one that took over the charts because in the end, acoustic instruments and legit singing wins the day.
So it did win the day, but it won the day at Eurovision.
Oh, I failed.
The idea that he presented this waltz in a pop music competition, I think was considered very striking.
There were also a lot of up-tempo songs that year, so I think it was a real contrast. The grand finale of Eurovision is typically 26 songs in a row, essentially.
And they're all original songs.
And for the average listener, you're hearing the songs for the first time.
Traditionally, does the winner of the Eurovision contest also prove to be the most played on the whatever the contemporary airwaves are considered?
Yes, most times it's one and the same. I think mostly because 200 million people watch the contest every year, so it's such a huge platform when you win it.
Why hasn't it gotten here?
They did try the concept because there was the American Song Contest, which was hosted by Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg.
The interesting thing about Eurovision is this idea of kind of cultural exchange. It was founded in the aftermath of World War II, and it very much was about Europe trying to sort of stitch itself back together.
It's the singing Olympics.
It's the singing Olympics, yeah. So
instead of sharing of languages, here it becomes sharing of accents.
Right. What makes a song from Delaware different than a song from Maryland?
I mean, everybody knows that. It's Delaware, Maryland. There's no distinction except on the map.
And what they tried to do was there was a K-pop artist from Oklahoma, and you're like, oh, Oklahoma has K-pop,
That's why you read the script. It's like, there was a K-pop artist from Oklahoma, hand to chin.
Oh. There's music in Oklahoma?
Yeah, there are caves in Oklahoma.
There are caves in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
It's incredible. But I do think actually Eurovision itself has, since the Will Ferrell movie, been making a bigger splash.
Yes.
There's a thing we talk about where so ABBA won in 1974, and then
Waterloo was their Eurovision song.
And their Waterloo.
Yeah. But since around that time, Eurovision hadn't had a song chart on the Billboard Hot 100. They had one song in basically the next approximately 50 years.
Wow.
But then since the Will Ferrell movie, there have been 2 Eurovision songs that have charted pretty big.
Another successful artist that, even though the Eurovision song didn't chart, they've charted with other music.
Yes, the band Måneskin.
Monoskin?
Måneskin?
Måneskin.
It sounds like something that I might have used in my youth.
Yeah.
So it's actually
Man, too much Måneskin.
the bass player in Måneskin is half Danish. And Måneskin means moonlight.
That's why I use Monoskin. To make her feel like she's the only one.
Måneskin for her pleasure, I believe.
Incredible. But yeah, no, Måneskin means moonlight in Danish.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So this would be a perfect
why did you say so? I'm going to Portugal to Lisbon in October, and I started Duolingo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So are you...
Su menino or something like that.
Well, now just-
I am a boy. Which is like, might come in handy.
We are now moving to 2016, where we're going to have 2 songs. The first is from Ukraine. The artist is Jamala, and the song is called 1944.
When strangers are coming, they come to your house. They kill you all and say we're not guilty.
Oh, she's getting right to the point. The soldiers are coming. The Nazis will kill you. With a pop beat.
Yep.
Fascists always come with a pop beat. She's vibing.
Oh, yeah, she vibes.
Oh, the set's cool. But it gets really tiresome, doesn't it? That the sets change, but it's just one person emoting in the middle of a stage.
It isn't always like that.
Oh,
Hopefully
I
we'll
want
get to see-
dancing. The lights are very cool. Those colored lights are cool.
Yeah, it's a
The new album, Andrew Lippa covers Eurovision.
Charlie, this sounds like a song people would write in the Mercer workshop.
it does.
I mean, it does. Okay, what do I do? Let's in at number 4.
So this
Sweden. Oh, your
is
neighbors.
Sweden, Franz, and the song is called If I Were Sorry.
How many times I've said that to my husband?
I hold my breath till my face turn blue. I rob a bank in a post office to swim across the ocean. If I were sorry, I'd take
Is he in high school? He's got swagger. He's got, what is it? Riz. He's got,
He does have Riz. Oh my God, Andrew's going to get us the Gen
That was
Z
the word of
audience.
2023.
Yeah, I'm still on the word of 2015.
Right. I'm still on onomatopoeia. Thank you, Mark Twain, or whoever. The winner was him, and the outperformer was her.
So she won.
Oh my God, I'm so always wrong. It's like directions coming out of a subway. Go left, and it's always the wrong way. I should go right. That's the way it should have gone.
Yeah, it's a
that's
popular
good.
song.
His song was good.
Yeah, I really like that song. I really love her song too. She's a Crimean Ukrainian artist, so this was right after the invasion of Crimea.
Oh my.
Yeah, and the song 1944 is actually about when Stalin drove her great-grandmother out of Crimea.
Right.
Yeah, so
No wonder it didn't climb the chart.
yeah.
Put a beat to it. Nobody wants to dance to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's rough.
I will
but
say
that deserves a prize.
Her story of being driven out in 2022, she'd spent the past decade working on this like gorgeous orchestral album that was just basically these like Crimean folk tunes, preserving these folk tunes, preserving Ukrainian history, proving that it's not just Russia. Mm-hmm. So she had it in the mixing phase, and Putin invades, and she flees, her audio engineer flees and calls her, and he's like, I didn't upload the masters to the cloud. Like 10 years of work is in this recording studio that is being bombed. And the audio engineer goes back into the studio and grabs the hard drive and saves it.
Wow. And that's a movie.
Yeah,
No,
that's what it feels like
definitely
to
more
me.
movie.
The idea that art is essential and that you have to save artistic output because that is what we're fighting over. And we're fighting over culture. We're fighting over our ability to express ourselves. We're not just fighting for land.
So we're now skipping to 2022.
Yeah.
So first up, you're going to hear Rosalind's Snap, which is representing Armenia.
I'm writing a song, so this is the last one. How many words, songs, life to losing count.
I like the set. It's like toilet paper on the wall. No, it's paper, and she's revealing things. Very Meghan Trainor. I like this song. That's why I'm not making jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, she walks through a hole. Oh, you go, girl. Walk through that hole. Everybody's looking for a hole.
So next we have Ukraine Kalush Orchestra with Stefania.
This is like the Dune soundtrack.
Oh my God,
It does.
Okay, it's like Ukraine meets Crown Heights. The sets are pretty cool. How long does it take in between, like, setting them up? Do they have multiple stages in the venue?
So
One stage.
one stage, and there are no commercials, so they have 35 seconds to.
Oh my God, the turnaround has to be that fast?
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy's now playing pop music on a recorder.
Yep.
Or a
It's a
Serbian
folk flute.
folk flute.
Yeah. Like,
folk flute.
That's the technical term.
It's like, do you like it or not? Folk flute. What? Oh, man.
Hey
Okay.
guys, I'm back. This is my new song, Folk Flute.
I want the Armenian woman with the paper on the wall to win. And Ukraine can't possibly win again, but they're at war by then. So yes, Ukraine won the event, and Armenia, Lady with the Paper Wall, was the bigger charting song.
yes.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
Got it.
And I will say, it is a very happy ending for our Armenian friend, Rosalind. That song has over 1 billion streams on Spotify. She toured with Ed Sheeran a couple summers ago. She is one of the few, when we mentioned it earlier, Eurovision songs to hit the Billboard Hot 100.
I can believe it.
People have had all these sorts of theories of why it went viral.
Because it did not place well at Eurovision.
It was 20th place.
It got lost in the night. Because in a certain way, it's a pretty chill song.
But it went viral on TikTok first. And it's like the snap thing is like, oh, snap, I have a new outfit on. It lends itself to visuals.
When we talked to her, like, she talked about how she first recorded it at a songwriting camp. Then when the national broadcaster wanted to use that song for Eurovision, they tried a lot of different versions of it to blow it up.
Eurovisionify it.
Yes, Eurovisionify it. And she said that actually the song just couldn't hold it. So the vocals on the single are the vocals they recorded in a hotel room at the songwriting camp.
Yeah, I've had that experience in my small way with reorchestrating a show. I'm in the discussions of one of my old shows getting done again and talking about, do we want to make the orchestra bigger? And I'm like, it's better when it was smaller. That's counter to what I would normally think as a musician. It's like, you want all the musicians, but you don't. Like, sometimes you want it to be gritty and sort of barely hanging on because you only have the small.
If there's, and also like if it's a score with like a jazz influence or something like that,
sure.
Is it Wild Party?
I can't say what it is, or I have to kill you.
Okay, I've lived a good life. So next we are moving to 1996. First up is Eimir Quinn, who represented Ireland with a song called "The Voice."
I am the voice in the wind and the pouring rain. I am the voice of your hunger and pain.
Why does she breathe in between I'm the voice of the hunger and pain? You don't need to breathe in between. That annoyed the shit out of me. Oh, another flute player.
They love a
Flute or a violin.
Also, it's in 6/8. Come on, pop song. I am the voice in the dirty It makes you want to drink. Guinness paid for this drink.
Yeah, I mean,
I drink a beer and I play on the violin. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything.
It's very hard to know what country it
This,
represents.
this kind of thing is like, are you kidding me? Don't write me letters. That's boring. Bored. What's the next one?
The next one's from the UK.
My home country.
I'm not going to tell you the title because I have a feeling that you might be familiar with it.
Okay, UK 1996. Is it Adele?
That would be a very young Adele.
young Adele.
You're my love, you're my sweetest thing. Don't shy away, don't shy away.
Oh my God, that's what was going on in 1996.
Yep.
I don't know this song.
Maybe
I want
what-
that dress though. The mirror dress. Pitchy. Oh, so pitchy. What she lacks in pitchiness, she makes up in wig. Wow, that was also crap. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes, of course.
Boy, did I hate them both. I mean, hate is the strong word. I loathe them.
So yeah, but even though you
everything
didn't,
the light touches, Simba.
so even though you
If I had
dislike
a low
both of
voice, it
them,
would be funny. Sorry, Magnus. Carry on.
You're good.
Really, I know there's another person here. I
Yeah.
know it. I can feel your presence.
but despite the hatred, one of them did win.
This is how wars have started.
and one
This is
of
like
the-
Franz Ferdinand. One of them won. Well, shame on you. I'm gonna be radical. The winner was the Irish one.
You are 100% right.
correct.
Yeah.
Also, the song "Ooh Ah Just a Little Bit" by our favorite lady Gina G.
We love Gina.
Just a little bit, a little bit more. Just a little bit, you know what I'm looking for.
The one with the mirror dress?
That charted in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big hit to this day. Still
Yeah,
played.
But I guess I want a little more.
It didn't sound like you
I
wanted a
didn't
little
want
more.
just a little bit. I wanted a little less.
Yeah.
Ooh, just a little less. That's my idea.
So Gina G's song topped the UK singles chart in 1996. It peaked at number 12 in the US Billboard charts in 1997, and it was nominated for Best Dance Recording at the 40th Annual Grammy Awards in 1998. So huge success for the lady in the mirror dress. So finally, we're going to land in 2002 with Seventh Wonder, sung by Ira Lasco, representing Malta.
7 degrees, I'm down on my knees, waiting for the man to put me under his feet.
It's 2002, but she makes it sound like 1987.
Welcome to Eurovision.
But what's going on in Malta is a very slower pace. The internet has just arrived.
Yeah.
So we are moving to I Wanna, performed by Marie N, representing Latvia.
Also, my late father believes that we hailed from Latvia.
I like a simple game, but it's just easier to say that you're all that proves you're crazy, crazy, crazy.
Lesbians dancing. That's my father's spirit. He would have liked My father would have liked this. Wow, this is why Americans don't know Eurovision. Also, this looks a lot like Legs Diamond, that musical that starred Peter Allen. Wait a minute, is it Peter Allen? When did Peter Allen become Latvian? I've
Peter
talked through
Allen
the
knows.
entire song. That's how much I don't care for it. Reveal without pulling off the sleeves. Okay. Oh, there we go. Second reveal. She's in an aerobic outfit. Come on, pants. There we go. Woo, pull away. Come on, pull away. Oh, it's a dress. Oh. I'm going to go with Malta won, and Latvia was the pop hit.
So Malta did not win.
man.
I know. Latvia did win, but Malta succeeded more on the charts.
This sort of Peter Allen thing, the theatricality of that number with the choreo, I know you didn't like it. It definitely sells better on
Not
stage.
like it. I hated it.
Yeah.
I'm so awful. Protect me, Charlie. Protect me.
Oh, I can't even protect
Podcast
myself. When we did play this game with Jerry Mitchell, I feel like there was like a similar, like, this stuff is kind of crazy. I should direct a Eurovision number. So I feel like maybe a goal of this podcast is you write the Eurovision number.
Oh, I would gladly.
Jerry
write.
directs it.
I would go full live and let die, you know, like rock and roll full orchestra, like retro
Hell
rock,
yes.
symphonic rock.
I mean, so Andrew, now having been introduced to some of the songs from the contest, what are your takeaways?
Well, I will say in the Will Ferrell movie, that song Dan Abrams sings,
Lion of Love.
Lion of Love.
Yes.
Lion of Love.
And we at home we still go, no, I'm him, and we still copy that. But Lion of Love was genius.
Yeah.
Let's get together. I'm a lion lover and I hunt for love.
My takeaway is this. It is a remarkable thing that of the 26 songs that you say appear on the program, there are thousands of others that were created and produced and developed over time. Many don't succeed. That's the nature of artistic output. That's the nature of anything. Not everybody makes a great vase. But every once in a while, something great happens when you put cultural capital in the same place, and that an entire continent can get together and say, we'll all participate. And so the whole 50 states thing, and that it didn't happen here because there's not much difference, ultimately between Delaware and Maryland. There is if you're a Delawarean and Marylander. I wish minds who were greater than mine would try that again and come together and try to figure out, maybe it's what we used to call the Americas, Pan, North and South America. Or if Eurovision was willing to expand their reach and say, let's reach out to all countries who are, aligned together, and, all of Africa and all of South America and all of Asia, and say, do you want to be a part of this?
The things that connect us by the TV, whether it's the Oscars or the Grammys or whatever, has this sort of commercial pressure. It's supposed to be like the chart-topping songs. And I think what's really cool about Eurovision is that each country sends what they want to send.
Yeah.
And it's also a tradition of state-supported culture in places like Europe that is much greater than states.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes.
And also, America tends to want to do their own thing, right? We're very isolationist in that way. It's like,
Yeah.
we're going to do it better.
Yeah.
You know? And so why should we go participate in something that, foreign, quote unquote, which is
Right.
just an ugly way of thinking. And that is a deeply embedded nature of our country's dialogue at the moment. So yeah, you got to build to something. So maybe your podcast will do that. We'll encourage, more people in America to pay attention.
That's the hope. But I think on that, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you so
having
much.
me.
Coming
Thank
on the
you.
podcast.
Thank
This
you
has
for
been really
teaching me.
awesome. Also, thank you for teaching me about songwriting all those years ago.
Whatever. Sure. I appreciate you a lot, both of you. Thank you.
All the mysteries of the Euroverse.